This week on Reality Check, we will be taking a critical look at some of your favorite TV reality shows, from the season 5 of The Kardashians to the astonishing acrobatics show at the Britain's Got Talent audition. Finally, the first season of The Ultimatum South Africa. All of these and many more right after we meet our commentators. Joining us as special guest is Comfort from The Real Housewives of Abuja.
Hello guys and welcome to Reality Check on TVC. My name is Debbie. Right here is where we serve the tea hot and fresh on all the interesting, amazing reality shows that we have, not just in Nigeria but all around the world. And as always, I'm not alone. I have my favorite people right here on the show with me. Starting to my immediate right, we have the king of the Max House Party on Max FM, that is King Dion. How you doing?
I'm feeling good today. I'm glad to be here. It's a very special day. I'm happy because not only have I been filled with food, I have been filled with good wine.
Nice. That's what we do right here. That's how we roll. And to my far right is our, should I say, in-house Yoruba demon, Femi Daniel.
Alpha, my people. How you guys doing? Good?
And not just that, he's an amazing YouTuber. You should go check out his YouTube channel. Amazing stuff. Right. So how's it going?
It's going well.
Rolling in now. YouTube money.
Well, we can't complain.
We
can't shout. Do you want to strip me naked?
I don't talk and say when I catch these clothes.
All right, we have a gorgeous lady on set. She's usually with her colorful mohawk, but I don't know what happened today. Maybe she's saving it for a special occasion. Maybe we didn't ask her to, but I don't know. Maybe subsequent editions, maybe she'll show up with her mohawk. But today she's rocking a gorgeous braid, and she's on The Real Housewives of Abuja. Let's welcome on set Comfort Booth. She's also a podcaster, by the way.
Oh.
Right? Or we don't want to call that podcasting.
It's not your TV. It's not like what you are doing. What do you call this thing now? What do you call it? Talk show.
A talk show. Yes. So your talk show is on YouTube.
YouTube. Yes.
Well, some people call it podcasting. Some people call.
Is this semantics? No, I don't know. If you call it, if I say that I have a podcast.
So she has an online talk show.
Now, thank you, my sister.
Nice.
Doing.
So how's it going? How's it going with everything you've got going on? You're a reality TV star. You're also, a talk show host. How are you juggling everything with family?
I don't think of it like that. I think of, you just wake up in the morning, jump out of bed, do what you have to do. If it's attending to the talk show, making sure that people are watching it. If it's showing up at an event or being a celebrity, I hear they call us Yeye Beauty.
Hey!
If it's that, then I guess you just wear that toga and put your game face on and hit the road.
You're also a lawyer.
Yes, I am.
Do you still practice?
I've 24 years at the bar, so I'm a big girl now in the law. So
I can commit any crime.
What I meant by that is that I'm a senior now. Okay. At least when I will get brief now, at least I can give the younger ones and say, okay, let me direct you. 24 years old.
But in other words, there's experience.
Thank you. Sorry, that's the number.
Which means if I am in trouble, you are experienced enough to make me not experience prison.
Well, if you kill somebody, I will tell them he did it too. Let's just find out how can we mitigate it via the law.
So there's a way out.
Mitigate it.
One of the interesting things I find about people that live in Abuja, or there's always this, should I say this, assumption around them that they're modest, they're somewhat mysterious. So it shows like Real Housewives of Abuja that give us that glimpse into their lives. Do you think that show captures who you are, or captured who you are? It's just season 1. Do you think that show really showed your essence on the show, or do you think it didn't do justice to who you are?
So I could ask you the same question. Your own stage will be life. Your own stage will be your own life. So far, has that captured the essence of who you are?
Of who I am right now. This show.
Not the show.
Okay.
Life. Let's say life is our stage, yes, because that was what it was. That was a microcosm of real life. It was a small world. So on the larger stage of life, are we truly who we are.
I like philosophy, reverse
So,
psychology.
yes, that's what I'm,
I see
I'm
that.
talking to a lawyer.
As in,
Don't play.
don't
So,
play.
so when they sometimes you're a lawyer,
Don't
and they're
play.
a lawyer, don't
That's
ask
why
them
quickly
questions.
established that. Don't play.
No, I don't think it has to do with law. I just think it has
It has to do with law
it doesn't
too.
have to do
That's
with
not.
law. It just has to do with. She asked a very interesting
But
question.
you answered that question.
She said, if on the show was that the full spectrum? I asked another question that in your own life, on your own stage, is this the full spectrum? If she's able to answer that,
So
then
what
I'm
what
able to
stage
answer
is
it.
that show capture then?
So your answer was going to come from her answer.
No,
You know, it feels like what do you call that when people standing in court?
that stand no.
No, what do you call that stuff?
Witnesses?
The witness box or
Witness
I mean,
box.
Yes,
box.
yes, and the
Yes,
dog.
the dog. It felt like it
As
felt like
in-
you were asking
Are you
her.
serious?
So like prosecution. Can you ask her? So does it feel like the spectrum of?
Okay,
and I
so,
was
so the answer would be no.
okay. So
And I think I established that pretty early on in the show when I said that there are so many parts of me, so many, and depending on it's my life, how I feel, I will delve into all those parts of me, and I would probably come out as a contradiction. But it's not being contradictory, it's just exploring all these facets of me. There are some dominant parts that will be identifiable and be relatable to different sets of people. There will be some that even I will be like, this is who you are. Wow, oh God, you try here. You know, so the long and short of the answer is no, there's still more.
you know, one of the reasons why I asked that question was a lot of people feel when they go on a show like that, there's a lot of editing, there's a lot of, you know, narratives being pushed by the producers. They don't feel all of their appearances on the show.
There's
make
like a
sense.
streamlining
Yeah,
of the character.
exactly. So it's kind of like not too full-fleshed. So I wanted to ask you, what were those things that you felt were misrepresented on the show, that, or those things that you felt the viewers got a wrong impression of?
That's a good one. So I just want to address the issue of you said the producers would
Yeah,
probably
some people,
whatever. Yes.
some reality. I mean, the Real Housewives of Lagos were
okay,
saying that
say
the
no.
producers told one of them to act a certain way, that wasn't who she was. She was told to be the villain.
You trying to
for
project
the
a certain
season.
narrative.
So she followed
The script.
that narrative because of the show.
So that's interesting because, and let's be fair, we can all be villains.
Okay.
So even if the producer did say be a villain, I don't think that was untoward. In the sense that if you dig deep enough, you can be a villain depending on the circumstance. So in this case, there was a show to be done. They probably just say reach into the deepest, darkest side of you and let's see it. I just think that was it. So does that mean she wasn't that who she was? I don't think so. I just feel that maybe she went too deep into that part and it came off wrongly, and then editing and all that. But the truth about it is that we all have dark sides. We're all dark people, quite frankly. It's God that helps us. If you, I know, yeah, and humanity wanting to be a better person, quite frankly. So you see, in Real Housewives of Abuja, I honestly would say that we were not. At least I wasn't prompted. I wasn't pushed. Literally, what you saw is what you got is what you saw. What you saw is what you got.
Hand in
Yes,
hand.
okay, like that. And parts of me that were misrepresented, quite frankly, I can't really. If anybody did any misrepresenting, it would be me. Which would be that I am. Would I say I am calm? I think a lot of people.
Did the
think
show?
Do you really think you are calm?
I saw her
Did the
grinding
show-
somebody there.
No,
the
no,
show
I
pay-
didn't.
What was that? Were you dancing there?
I didn't. Not what you saw. No. Calm. So maybe it depends on maybe the definition of calm. On the show, a lot of people felt that okay, I was able to. So what I would say, the calm there was I was being what do you call it, mental about it. I was being strategic about it. I was playing chess in my mind. That's my strength. And so it probably looked like that. And part of it is if you're going to play a strategic game, you have to be in total control of your emotions. You can't let it get away with you. Not meaning that you are any different. It just means that you were more intentional.
See,
I like that. Now, I heard you say games. I like games.
You do?
I like strategy. I like
Okay.
thinking.
Let's go.
Tell me one part of the entire show that you enjoyed the most. that you were involved in.
That I enjoyed the most.
That you were involved in.
The one that where I hosted the ladies to during my lunch, the perfume lunch. There's a perfume lunch there. Yes, when I hosted, I think that's the part that I enjoyed the most. Oh, South Africa. South Africa. I don't even arrange myself. Yes, South Africa.
So what about South Africa?
You know, how do we say this now? We don't have time to resolve.
No, go ahead.
Let me be very honest. So we weren't supposed to watch any of the episodes. But you see, that's God in the details. Yes, it was God in the details. I mean, I see that now because of the reception afterwards. South Africa did not give us our visas because there was a mix-up. You will not believe it, in the embassy. So how funny. So because of that mix-up, they had to give us another date, and we had to be here for the premiere, and we had to be there. I think there was up to episode 2 or so that was shown. Prior to that, what do you call it? What was
Backstage?
Behind the scenes, yeah.
Behind the stage. There was a lot of angst, a lot of tension, a lot of, especially towards me, Arafa, Princess, what's her name now? The little one. No, OJ was fine with me. Tutu Pie.
Tutu, yeah.
There was all that. I don't even know what it was, quite frankly, that was going on, but it was bad. It wasn't good. And so I had made up my mind I wasn't going to watch the show. Been there, done that, let's move. But then once the show aired, the tide changed. So those of them that felt that they were going to be the front runners now were upstaged by this person, that's me, who they felt was a non-entity, is old, what's she doing here, or whatever it was that was in their mind. So by the time we got to South Africa, on the plane, so there was a lot of now, sorry, everybody was now, let's be sisters,
trying to patch up,
sisterhood and all that. So it was interesting because this came from a total position of hate, dislike, and whatever it was, to all of a sudden let's just mend it. So by the time we got to South Africa, there was more or less peace, which was interesting, and it was born off the back of the fact that the episodes had been released, and they had seen the trajectory of where the fans were going, and so I was already an early front runner. And I guess you know how it is now. You now begin to quarrel with the person. So it became worse though. So when we came back from shooting in South Africa, and more of the episodes had been shown, and more people were getting flanked for their bad behavior or whatever it was that they were doing, and this underdog was leading the pack. It was still horrible when we were going on their press tour. Yes, because I wasn't around. Their media tour. So I had traveled. So that again was really horrible. But by and large, I mean, I think it worked out. It worked out well for me. Sure.
Okay.
So let me just ask, how did you enjoy it?
Oh, I'm sitting down at home, and I'm saying, "Kai, oh God, I need something different. Sorry, I need something different. I need to do something. I'm bored." So somebody calls and says, "Oh, hello, I'm a talent scout." What do they call themselves?
Yeah, talent scout.
For this blah blah blah. I saw your picture on your page, so I had done this photo shoot on one of my birthdays, and it was nice. They liked it, and so they said, "Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, you fit
oh, yeah, we're looking for." No, I didn't fit. I'm a square peg in a round hole. You didn't see? Didn't you watch the something? Do I look like I fit?
So you didn't fit in. You adjusted them to you.
So what did the person say?
So the person said, "We're looking for a Northern Christian."
Okay.
And who has this quirk, which I mean, I don't fit again
into that
yes,
Northern Christian.
I don't. So that was also what I guess attracted them. Yeah.
So how's the relationship right now
With who?
with the rest of your cast members?
OJ, Sammy Baby, and Arafa were good. I don't see the rest.
Why you know they see the rest?
Brutal honesty, but sweet.
I see the rest.
I know what's
No, so where will I see them now? You know, I
So,
told
but season 2, if they call you for season 2, aren't you going to see all of them again?
And that's the time you see them now.
And
Wait, haven't they done the reunion?
Yes, we have.
that's what I'm saying. That season 2. That's what I'm saying. We're hoping that there will be.
That was the reunion.
I wasn't here.
So
I beamed in.
She could not attend. She was attending to other business.
Yes, I was in the US of the A. I was attending to some business matters, but I did attend. I did technically attended. Yes.
we heard that.
Yes.
Anyway, we've got the Kardashians coming right up. The Kardashians
Your
back
favorite.
like they never left.
The most successful reality TV show
I mean, they did how many
on
years
this
on
planet. This should be.
Was it 10?
So,
or
10
13
to be
years?
like 20,
Jeez.
20. I mean, ever since those girls were little, they've been on the show. They've been keeping up with the Kardashians. So in this particular season, it's going to be a bit emotional because the matriarch, the momager, Kris Jenner,
Yeah.
she disclosed that she went for a doctor's appointment and they discovered a tumor, I think in her brain or something, I can't remember.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that was a high point on the show. And then another high point on the show was, what's her name? Courtney. You know, she married Travis Barker,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
who's a
drama.
musician, the drummer. So there was, they're going to show what happened when she got pregnant. It was a high-risk pregnancy. There was even a time she was rushed to the hospital, and the guy had to leave his store. The husband had to leave his store to rush to the hospital because doctors were like, there's
Yeah.
something going wrong.
Yeah.
So we're going to see all of that play out in this season.
But I think the idea of seeing like a whole family
Yeah,
put their lives on camera is crazy.
yeah.
It's really crazy because I don't think we have something like that in this part of the world. This side of
It's
Africa.
even
This is
hard.
actually where the success of their family
It's
was
tough.
built.
I mean, they've grown. Like, what's her name? Kendall and
I used to watch
Kylie
Kendall
grew up
when
on
she
the
used to
show.
Yeah, the
run
girl from the
around
one who were
with her
very-
They're
sister.
still doing it.
They were
That's
like
how
this.
successful.
They're like Kanye's kids, then.
No, the grandchildren are joining them.
Yeah, it's just expanding at this point.
But we need to give it to Kris Jenner. She's done an amazing job managing.
That's a
it.
super mom.
I think that
She really
if she
did well.
manages the talent, she's one of the greatest managers.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not easy combining family and business.
Business together.
Because there's always talks. She has a favorite. She has
Yeah.
a favorite, but she never quite hits it on the nail.
No,
Of
she
course.
has a favorite.
She does, but
Kim was her favorite.
Kim.
Kim was her cash
But
cow.
she said no. She says it's not Kim.
Kylie
Kim was her
not
cash
Kylie.
cow, but I believe Courtney was her
Okay.
favorite.
Really? Courtney, the
No,
one
it's not
that's
Courtney.
It's Kylie?
No, I think it's
from the first
Chloe.
children. From
She
the
likes
first,
Chloe.
no, from the first set of children is Kim. You cannot.
No, she
not,
likes Kim
not-
because of the money that is coming in.
So,
but
but
that's not her favorite.
You mean her heart? Where
yes,
her heart is?
yes.
I
There
don't
was one
think-
episode they were arguing.
I don't think it's Chloe.
To be
that-
fair-
Is that not Scott? What was the
Yes,
other guy?
Scott Disick.
Yeah.
To be fair, Kim really started popping off after the whole job thing she had with Paris,
Yeah.
being the wardrobe manager and then her PA, and that's where she really started getting into Hollywood proper. And I think it's that open door she gave the family.
No, that's what I'm saying. Business-wise,
right,
she loves
yes.
Kim, and Kim is a hard worker.
Yes, Kim is.
She also loves Kylie Jenner.
But
Yeah.
So now
I feel
Kylie
like
Jenner,
now
Kylie
for
is
the
making a lot of
next
money, but she
children.
manages
Like,
that.
Yes.
Kylie too is a cash cow.
Yeah, so
So I mean, so if you're going to be, if
Kylie's
you're going to
richer
look
than
at,
Kim.
if you're going to look at
is Kylie richer than Kim?
the mom
Yeah.
manager,
Yeah, she's a
What's
billionaire.
Yeah,
I think.
Kylie's the richest.
what's her name? The mom. If you're going
Chris.
to look
Chris,
at
Chris.
Chris from a business perspective, I think she approaches everything, including her emotions.
Yeah.
From
From
a
a
business
business
standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if she does, then it's
does.
Kim and Kylie. Simple.
She does.
But how did she stay with the man?
it's good analysis though.
Which man? The guy who
Yes,
she's dating?
yes. I want to
That
know
dark
what-
skin guy?
Yes, I want to know.
I was just going to talk
I
about
want
him
to
like
know
Corey.
what-
Yeah.
He's
Corey.
in the music business.
No, what is her
Relationship.
she stayed with him.
What's
There
that
must
point?
be
What's that
something-
she looked she
yes,
saw in him?
that she saw in him that made her hold on.
sometimes.
But that's
really-
a powerful woman.
because let me tell you something. See,
Don't know
sometimes.
what's happening in the bedroom. Or she
See,
feels,
that's-
It's not
sometimes
only
you need
sex.
somebody
Oh,
to
hey,
stress.
see, let's tell you.
It's not only sex
See,
now.
what-
I mean,
She can get
if
sex
he's-
from 1,000
Exactly.
men. That man must have
But
some
do you
sort
know?
of
But do you know
business
that?
side
But it's
of
not
But the
easy.
fact that she can get sex from 1,000 people doesn't mean she
No,
wants to
she
sleep
can-
with 1,000 people.
Exactly.
Yes,
True.
but I want to sleep with
True,
it. I
very
want to
true.
sleep with an
Also,
interesting
one
man.
thing
So
you should
What would you
what you're
think?
saying is interesting. That's what I'm trying to
Do you
find out.
realize
Is
that
it
on
that
this
the way he
show?
talks
You realize
or-
on
Not
this-
just talk. He's
it the way he
very.
handles her?
I don't want to use the word coded, but he's guarded.
Okay.
You know,
It's like a mystery on the show.
A lot of guys would date a person
And
like
be
this
loud.
and be loud,
Okay,
one, and then
so-
two, you start hearing
So
inside gist.
he's mature.
He's mature.
Baby
he's
uncontrollable.
Even though he's younger, way
Yes.
younger.
Way
No,
younger,
so
yeah.
it's probably his maturity.
Yeah,
No, do you
and
know
he
how,
has something doing.
do you know
He's
how
also in the
sexy it is
business.
for you to be dating a younger guy that is mature? Take it now. Did you see the
Yeah.
roundabout?
No, but the
He
idea is,
understands
I think that
emotions,
for
how to
him.
handle
Yeah, and he knows
himself
his
in
place.
public
Handle her
with
and
you.
knows his
He knows
place.
his place. He's not
You
completely.
see,
then he
he's
has-
not going around doing media talks.
Yeah, and he
saying
knows
that
unlike
he's
the
that.
previous one that was also trying to be in the spotlight.
The one that changes.
Yeah, that changed to
Yeah.
a female. Yeah.
Also, let's not forget that he doesn't meddle with family affairs.
You will never catch him talking
So there was one
about.
time he
He
did though.
doesn't.
They had an issue. I think him and is it Courtney or they had a fight, but they settled it. But at least
No, but
he
that
wasn't
was-
loud about it. Like you hear some people, they're already they're running to blogs or
A
running
radio
to different
station interview.
And I think that
That's the
sometimes
thing,
when you
it's
look
fine.
at older women this time around, they're looking for peace. The man is looking for peace. A man at that age is looking for peace. And if there's an older woman who's also looking for peace, both of you are looking for the same thing.
But,
Money is not their problem,
but you know what's interesting? He might have somebody on his side,
and she might know about it,
Which
and
is-
she might know about
which
it.
which is okay.
If
But
I
the
were in
fact
that
that
position,
he's-
I would encourage him. No, then she can't come and
You can't come and choke me into emotions now.
You're not gonna joke with that group.
Be here when you want to talk and be at peace. Be there when you
No,
want to.
say sure.
express
They
yourself.
just do their 1 round and then he does the 4 rounds somewhere else.
It's okay.
I have a meeting to
Yeah,
attend to.
something
Call your woman.
No, and guess what? There's an understanding between all of them. They all know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we don't
I'll
need
go
to
for
ask you
comprehension.
too many questions. I mean,
That's what I love
you've
to
been
do.
amazing. I think you are the first
I've
guest
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
that we're not asking or putting on the hot seat
I
because
swear.
you're on the hot seat right from the.
Point of
From the
correction.
start.
She's not a guest. She's a host.
So
Thank you.
comfort.
Yes.
On behalf of Reality Check on TVC
Oh, that's so sweet.
and courtesy of Pearl Gifts,
Oh,
we gift you this amazing
thank you so much.
item. Open.
Of course. Oh my goodness! Oh God! I absolutely. This is so thoughtful, and you got the. So you like this picture then?
Yes.
Because that's
Yes.
one of my pictures. I look like I slayed.
You look
Don't
yummy.
say it now.
You look
Look
yummy.
like Maria.
Yeah.
Maria.
You look like I'm in charge.
I love it because
Yeah.
you know why I love it, because this was just done in the last 2 days. Yes, now
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
last 2 days. So I really
Well
love
thoughtful,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Thank
thank you
you.
so
Yeah,
much.
so when you go on those business trips,
I was just
and you
about to
collect
say,
those
what is
business
it?
cards,
Okay.
Here's the thing
Wow.
now. You know, no one else can own this, right?
Yes,
I don't think anyone else wants to just look at him and like, oh,
No,
comfort.
I love it. In fact, I can't wait to actually bring it. I say, oh, let me see that. I'm like,
Oh, it's
When
mine.
you say, "Oh, my
I
business
love
card," just put it in
I
here.
love it.
you
I
know?
love it. I love it. But it's not as if they enhance my deal.
No, we
It's
didn't.
like-
Trust me, those are natural.
What we
Yes,
saw
they're
is
very
what we
natural.
used.
They're very, very nice. It's the one that
Straight
you saw
from the
there that you-
gods.
Yes.
I've heard they say you're right. Why are you shy? You're,
Misha.
but you're shy.
No, just a laugh. Okay, let's say about it too much.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Shout out to our sponsors, Pearl Gifts. Thank you so much for week in, week out. You surprise our guests, and she's excited.
She's excited. I love it.
We love it.
Thank you. I want to thank you for sponsoring us. Shout out to Aria Foods, bro.
Empty boxes everywhere.
Bring out your plastic, bro.
I kind of did it already, so
You did already.
forgive me.
Aria Foods, thank you so much for showing up for us. And for those of you who want to become our sponsor, you want to sponsor the show, please just hit us up and let's do business together.
Yeah.
The show is never complete without us celebrating one person in particular
Of course.
who is such a huge part of the show. That person is you. But today, that you is Blessing Afolabi on Facebook.
Yay.
Blessing did what was necessary. She went ahead and commented as much as she watched. She became a part of the show. And for us to celebrate you as well, you need to do the same. Be a part of the show. All platforms, go and talk about it. We notice you, we celebrate you.
And the hashtag is Reality Check on TVC.
TVC.
And we've come to the end of the show. Oh my
Yes,
God.
we've come to the end of the
I don't
show.
want it to end. I want it to
Honestly, I
go
was
forever.
enjoying it.
Today was fun.
I was enjoying
Today was
it.
very comforting.
That's the right one.
So we're like 4 hosts on the show, guys.
Thank you for having me.
So just say something to our viewers, in Hausa, greeting
Sanu.
them. Sanuki.
Why Hausa?
Together with our Abuja fans.
Yeah.
Abuja fans
Okay.
are there.
Barkanmu. Na gode sosai kwarai. So ku dinga kallon TVC reality check. Ku dinga kallon TVC reality check. So maraba mu. Sa anjima.
How's that so sexy?
Right,
Whoa.
right. All right, that is the show for today. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We definitely come back with you with a fresh one. Same time, same station.
Next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.